Ladies and gentlemen, after 13 weeks of action, this is the Modus Super Series Champions Week final. We are live on Sporty Stuff TV here at the Modus Live Lounge in Portsmouth. And now would you please welcome to the stage the first of our finalists. Firstly, it's the Wizard, Colin Osborne. And now would you please welcome to the stage his opponent. He's the reigning and defending Modus Super Series champion. It's the Nuke, Luke Littler.
Well, here we go. It is final time. £20,000 up for grabs. This is a £10,000 money match. The winner guaranteed 20. The runner-up 10. But more importantly, for this young man, an opportunity to be the first player to defend the Champions Week final. Up against Colin Osborne, 48. Middlesbrough, now residing in Derby. And this one, Nico, youth versus experience.
Indeed. This is what I'm calling the game for greatness. To be the greatest player in Modus Super Series history, Osborne has only got one thing to achieve, and that is to win this game, to get his name on that. But for Littler, he could deny the Wizard that little slice of greatness and create his own.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, it's Colin to throw first. Game on.
And there is a massive difference in dynamic. Colin won't care how he wins. He just wants to win. Where if it gets scrappy, like we've seen in the last one, Luke
97.
did get involved.
Will the crowd be a factor here?
58.
Because half of this audience have been cheering for the Nuke.
Love the fact that they've all stayed to watch
58.
the finale.
I've just spoken to a couple of people on the balcony, and they've travelled 200 miles to be here tonight.
53.
That's the reach of coming here to the Modus Super Series now. As for the players, over the last 3 months, they've come as far
45.
as Australia, from Canada, all over the globe. But this
59.
is two English players going for that big check. It may feel a bit like deja vu for Luke, because he's been here before against Jacob Taylor, who
85.
was a very well-seasoned player.
$96.
Needed that treble. That's his first big treble of the final. You can see that Colin is a little edgy. Neither player
24.
have settled yet.
It's not every day you play for £10,000 more, because they've already got 10,000 in the bank.
65.
Some of these finals are not about quality. They are about bottle.
Yeah, they're about controlling your emotions and dealing with adversity.
45.
Colin,
Luke
at the
require
moment, the timing isn't there.
170.
He's not even getting to the end of his throw. Who is going to
40.
settle first?
Colin, you require
18
147.
darts thrown. Now they're on a finish. Could just be one visit that unlocks what
Yes.
they need for the
60.
rest of the match.
Luke, you require
One little key.
130.
Could be this 130. Bull.
105. Colin, you require 87.
He's been clutch tonight when he's needed to be.
69.
Not right there. Littler knows a thing
Luke,
or two
you
about a
require
25 checkout.
5. Ooh. Double 4.
21.
And Osborne on double 9.
Colin, you
Can be
require
tricky.
18.
Got to be aggressive.
Didn't even think about splitting it.
Game
And he
shot
gets
on
it
the
with the
first
first start.
leg. Colin
He can
Osborne.
consider himself fortunate to have had 24 darts to leave
Second
that
leg,
double
it's
9.
Luke to throw first. Game on.
But it proves that winning the bullseye in the practice room has paid dividends already.
140.
Now that first leg's been shaken off, they may start to perform.
41.
See how short the swing is from Colin Osborne.
140.
We've talked a lot this evening about people knowing each other really well throughout the week. This is the first meeting
60.
they've had all week. They have not crossed paths.
Colin should be experienced enough not to
57.
get drawn into the hype.
Do beg your pardon, I got that wrong. They played in Group B together, didn't they? What I was going to say was,
80.
Where was Osborne?
Luke to require 164.
when Littler was born.
57.
Littler was days old after Osborne was making his debut at the World Championship in 2007.
That's scary.
85.
There's your proof about Clash
Luke
of
to require
Generations.
107.
Sticking with double 16.
91.
And I don't get it. Sometimes I can see method in the madness. But this tactic here, we've said he's had problems in that department.
180. Luke
Can't
to
afford
require
any more.
60.
We've seen Osborne approach like that all night long, just in case.
Game shot on the second leg.
Is not fruitful
Luke
this
Littler.
time. Fair play to Luke for hitting that double 4. That was well needed.
And that last start will hurt.
Third leg, it's Colin to throw first.
After a match,
Game
you
on.
think, go on, I'd love one more go. Denied by the last start from Littler.
Well, how many times have we said that to ourselves as dart players?
99.
Oh, I'd love one more go.
And you think you're going to get one, and the moment you think you're going to get one, you don't.
77.
What this final is proving is that Luke is immune. You think about some of the finals he's had here in Portsmouth. He's never lost a knockout match. 109, 117
100.
in finals. This pressure is different. Or is he just warming up?
100.
He's feeling it.
Yeah, tonight, averages of 92.49, beating Osborne earlier on.
43.
And after that, 95.17 and 80% on doubles, beating Rhys Robinson in a very entertaining six-leg contest.
140.
In that semi-final that you've just seen.
There's Luke Littler just starting to turn the screw. The throw of Colin looks
99.
just off. And that's confirmed by the average. 74.
64. Colin, you require 160.
He's not going to find this one. Said earlier on,
100.
having the bull
Luke, you require
could
120.
pay dividends. It did in leg one. But his throw may be broken.
100.
Not quite.
Colin, you
How many
require
lives?
60.
Has Osborne used up? over the last 3 days.
Calling him the cat.
Game shot on the third leg. Colin Osborne.
So far, this crowd is fairly muted.
Fourth leg, it's Luke to throw first. Game on.
The thing is, if the longer you take to put Colin away, the more
134.
people believe he's going to lift the trophy.
Patience is one of those qualities that if you have it, boy, it can be useful.
137.
On
58.
Thursday, Littler beat Osborne by 4 legs to 1. That wasn't a great game. When they played on Friday, it was better.
55.
But Littler still won by 4 legs to 3. I mentioned that Littler beat him by 4 legs to 0 earlier on tonight.
93.
When we thought that maybe Osborne wasn't going to be cutting it here on finals night. It would be so typical of this format if the only win that Osborne gets would be against the person
79.
that's already beaten him 3 times.
Yeah, 3 out of 3. Again, he's just trying to apply a bit of
134.
pressure, but not for the first time. Luke's produced a 2 treble cover shot visit to take back control of the leg.
100.
Things are definitely settling in this
Luke to
game now.
require 82.
Well, as a player, you're aware of the short format, aren't you?
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Even
Luke
more
Littler.
added pressure as the best leg of the match is completed by Luke Littler in 15 darts.
Fifth leg, it's Colin to throw first. Game on.
Had over twice as many shots at a double than Colin Osborne has Luke. 9
60.
for Luke Littler, 4 at a double for Colin. Incredibly though, the only 180 in the match is for Colin Osborne.
58.
He's yet to hit a 140.
He might not need one. We're at the stage now
60.
where we've played hundreds upon hundreds of games, and it might come down to 1 leg.
39.
But in old money, it's as if the set score in a World Masters is tied, and it's a 1-set shootout.
140.
Advantage Osborne. Those treble 19s
134.
really are coming up chumps for Luke.
They're paying dividends. Great cover shooting.
He's got a 140
140
there. That's his second. Maybe that's starting to click. How big will that
Huge.
180. Colin, you require 101.
Absolutely huge.
Very similar to the 104 that he took in that match with West in the semis. He's not going to take this one. Another chance for
57.
Littler to break.
Luke, you require 90.
Double 20, double 15. He'll stay there. Ball.
Game shot on the fifth leg. Luke Littler.
Is that the moment?
Has the nuke just erupted?
The leg that
Sixth leg, it's Luke to
Colin
throw
pretty
first.
much
Game on.
controlled without getting a dart at a double.
48.
It took till leg 5 to get a breaker throw. 48. Well,
28.
he's not punished.
You could see it. Who's got the launch codes?
And it's
Is it Luke or is it the Wizard?
Incredibly, the
140.
man with the most experience seems to be the one that's suffering in the moment.
81.
He needs mistakes from the defending champion.
Good luck with that.
134.
Doesn't look like they're coming.
Again, picking off 2 treble 19s. Incredible ease.
78.
He's got lots of time to get rid of this. Wants to leave tops.
64.
That will have to do. A lead of 199 points is more than fine.
66.
It looks like Colin might have to
Luke
wait for that
require
darting destiny here in
150.
Portsmouth to complete his set, because Littler is on the cusp
95.
and has now missed a dart to get his fingerprints back on that trophy.
Gonna get plenty more.
It just had to be double 10.
40. Luke required 20.
It is double 10.
Game.
It's double 5. And Luke Littler is still the Motor Super Series champion. He won it in Series 3, and he's now successfully defended it against the most successful competitor he could have been put up against here in the final. But the army of fans that have made their way to Portsmouth from all over the country to support this young 16-year-old superstar, they are not going to leave disappointed, because once again, Chris Mason, Luke Littler is the champion.
Yeah, does the business back-to-back Champions Week finals. £60,000 in prize money just from the Super Series. He is now unbeaten, Nico, in 4 finals here at the Super Series.
In knockout darts, Luke Littler has won 8 games from 8. Sometimes you can win with an average of 117.88, but right there, all he needed was an 86 in a gutsy display. 4 hits from 13 on the doubles. It was very edgy at the start, but as you can see, Osborne didn't have in his locker enough to find the cheat codes to beat the nuke. The highest checkout of the match, 90, as you can see. Just a couple of maximums in that one. And as soon as Osborne started to find the 140s, unfortunately, the game was up. Thanks for joining us. It's time to crown the champion.
Luke Littler, many, many congratulations. You've done it again. Many congratulations. Just sum up how you feel right now.
I feel okay. But the final, we weren't the best. But 2-2, I took out the 90 on the bull, and I think if I didn't take that out, personally, I would have lost the game, because I didn't feel right. I was shaking. Yeah.
If the first time you won it, you did it with style, flair and panache. This time, did you draw on almost experiences of last time, grinding in, being gritty? Because there was moments in that semi-final against Berry, moments in that final against Colin, where there was moments where there was a little bit of peril.
Yeah, well, semi-final and final, there was opportunities where I could have gone 3-2 down, but I dug in, and I've done it again.
What is the secret? What is the Luke Littler secret when it comes to the Super Series?
I love it down here. But obviously, I'm second in the development tour. Obviously, I'm on to get my tour card, and obviously this is at the top right now. But if I do get my tour card, then I'll thank everyone at the Modus.
I think you've made a couple of friends tonight. This crowd, they absolutely love you, and you love them, don't you?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Obviously, I've got people from my area. I've got people from Spain. It's unbelievable.
So, when you spoke to me last time you won the 20 grand, you said, I want to defend it. I want to go and do things. I want to get a car. Now you've got another 20 grand in your pocket. What's the next goal for Luke Littler?
A better car than what I was thinking. But obviously, it's massive. I've done it again.
Well, Luke, you know what time it is now. You're getting used to this. I'm going to take that microphone off you. I'm going to let you have your moment. Ladies and gentlemen, your Motor Super